California is the leading state in the U.S. for wine production, and Santa Barbara is one of the primary locations for vineyards where the grapes are harvested to make this wine. The discovery and use of wine predates written history, but back in the 1500s, European grapevine varieties were brought to Mexico by the Spanish conquistadors. Vines were planted at the Spanish missions and used to provide wine for the Catholic Holy Eucharist. In 1979, the first vineyard was planted in Alta California at the Mission San Juan Capistrano in Orange County. Today, there are 275 wineries in Santa Barbara County, and between it and other counties like Sonoma, California's Central Valley has become one of the preeminent locations in the world for wine vineyards. Great wineries require just the right climate, topography with varying elevations, and the right relationship between its location and the location of the ocean. These factors create different microclimates to grow different varieties of grapes. The wine industry in Santa Barbara has an economic impact of about $1.7 billion annually. But enough about wine. I don't even drink wine. More importantly, the landscapes, the different elevations and the topography, the rolling green hills, the perfect climate, and the close proximity to the ocean make for fantastic motorcycle riding. All right, waking up here. It's about 7:30 right now in Solvang, California. I think we're about to go get like a Solvang local delicacy, like crepes or something like that. Is that Danish? I don't know. Anyways, we're just kind of wiping down the bikes a little bit this morning. Got to keep them looking, photo ready. Jamie's bike always looks perfect. Showroom condition always. Is that Valley jacked it up?
Oh yeah, like just the powder coat really. It's just kind of not a big deal though. That's part of it, right?
Part of riding, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, the first trip, I bought the bike in October and then we went early December?
Yeah.
To Tombstone.
Oh yeah.
All pitted, the front forks are all pitted now.
It's the price you pay, I guess, for long rides.
In Denmark, I established and ran quite a few bakeries. In 1960, my wife and I opened Danish Mill Bakery in Solvang.
The Solvang restaurant, home of Arnie's famous Abelskiver. We're in an authentic Danish restaurant here, and we decided to get the Abelskivers here. This is an authentic Danish dish here. Abelskivers and a sausage.
They're just like us, dude. It's basically hush puppies.
Yeah, you're right.
They look just like hush puppies to me.
And here's the classic waffle. We'll see how much.
I went to Belgium. I went to Belgium to get this set. Yeah.
Did you with the monster and the hash brown?
Monster and the hash brown.
And a coffee.
And a coffee.
Jamie, they were Arnie's famous Abelskivers, dude.
Yeah.
Give us a review, Jamie, real quick. 20 seconds.
Famous. I don't know about famous, but they're pretty good. It's like a reverse jelly donut.
I would say that's accurate. That was good. Oh, there they are, guys. The Abelskivers. All right, so we're about to take off, and Mickey's sitting over there sipping on a Monster, and we notice this big fat screw in the back of Brandon's tires.
Big fat screw in his big fat tire after he broke his big fat seat yesterday. And God, dude, I got all the bad luck
It's okay, Brandon.
on this trip.
At least
I was
it's not
overdue.
raining.
Yeah.
This is not raining,
Yeah.
You know, it may be me next trip, it may be Andrew next trip, you know, it's just kind of the roll of the dice, dude.
Oh my God, dude. It's like a jet.
It's still going.
Sorry, I gotta stop.
Yeah, here, let me.
You help out.
Look at that.
Why'd you screw a nail in your tires?
Oh. Forearm hurts. I got arm pump.
I'm surprised with all the wanking you do.
Wow, how did it get that deep?
I know, that's crazy.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Hey.
We got a repair kit. We're gonna rasp it with that one. We're gonna plug it. And
Tag me in.
got our Harley pump here.
There we go, dude.
Then we're gonna go have fun.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good day.
Get him in. Yeah, Daddy. That's why you get wheel tire coverage.
Don't go too far now. Don't over penetrate.
Just rip.
Rip back, dude.
Let it rip.
There you go.
Let her sit for a minute. Don't mess with her.
Footage, dude. Alright, anybody got a pair of dikes? Or
Whoa.
a knife?
Wire cutters, dude.
Wire cutter, sorry.
Come on, dude.
That's
We're
not
Danish
PC.
town.
This is a PC channel.
Yeah, sorry for the family. Sorry, kids.
So for the second day of our trip, I had a lot of really cool back roads planned all through Wine Vineyards and just a lot of roads that are off the beaten path that don't have a lot of traffic. So I was pretty excited about the day, and the weather was perfect. But if you guys find yourself in Southern California and you want to do this ride, I would highly recommend it. So we went east out of Solvang on the 246. Then we hung a left on North Refugio Road, and then took that up to the 154 and headed north on the 154. And then we hung a right on Zaka Station Road. And Zaka Station Road is a road that pretty much only people that are servicing and working and living at the Wine Vineyards take. So there's very little traffic. The roads aren't the smoothest, nicest roads in the world, but the scenery definitely makes up for it. And then we took that road all the way into the Foxen Canyon Road, where you're gonna be heading left basically and heading west. And then you're gonna be coming up to Tupesquet Rd and making a right there. This road was actually closed except for to local traffic, but since we live in Southern California, we're all local, so it was all good. And I think after this trip, I've decided that closed roads are some of the best roads you can take. One, there's an element of unknown danger, and two, there's very few people on those roads. Tupesquet Road was a really cool road that climbed up and over the mountaintop and dumped us out on 166. Highway 166, we took that east, and that's a beautiful road, especially in the springtime this time of year. And with all the rainfall we've gotten recently, like everything was in bloom. The 166 opens up a little bit more as well, and was a little bit more of a high-speed highway. And then we took that all the way to Hudson Ranch Rd. Hudson Ranch Rd is absolutely epic. I would highly recommend it to anybody. You cannot hit this road in the winter because it does get affected by snow and the weather, but this route did not disappoint, and I would highly recommend it. So we're north of Santa Barbara here, north of Solvang. We're in like the middle of wine country here. This is super nice. The scenery is amazing. Yeah, you got a lot of like the grape fields and things like that. Looks like we're at a winery and a vineyard right here. Best Parker Winery. Perfect weather. This is awesome. So we're in the countryside right now, we're just east of like Santa Maria. We're headed up over the mountain. And this is kind of like a road that is mostly just used for locals that goes through, and there's a bunch of wineries and things like that along this road. And this is gonna take us up over the mountain into the 166, hopefully. That way we avoid like a lot of the 101 and stuff. But yeah, this road is awesome. I'm gonna flash it up on the screen, exactly the map and the route we're taking. Because if you wanna get like a little bit of a tour of the California like wine country, this is a great route to take for sure.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall.
Okay, we got some full-on river crossings here. I was not expecting that. We've gotten a lot of rain in California this year. Like the rivers are definitely full. So yeah, they're just full-on like 4 inches of water just going over the road right now. This is incredible though. You guys gotta check out this road.
Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Where the mockingbirds nest and to cry through the green in the spring. Let's go back a ways to the old bygone days and the simple time we lived back when. Well, let the pull of the plow bring the sweat from my brow and the glow of the fire pull me home.
A lot of the roads we take on these rides are roads that I've never been on before, and none of the guys in the group have ever been on before. So it's a combination of just trying to pick out the best routes on a map and hoping for the best and talking to the right people who can kind of steer you in the right direction. You combine that with a little bit of luck and hopefully you get a good ride. Today was one of those days where I definitely lucked out with throwing darts on a map. You combine that with perfect timing with the weather and just the season that we're in, and it turned out to be one of the best single day rides I've ever done. But as we all know, rides don't always end up like that. But if you don't ever get out there and take a chance and soak up some of the bad ones, you'll never get the good ones. It's always nice when you take a risk on a road and it turns out to be really good. As we were hitting the 166 and heading east, I looked in my rearview mirror and saw a couple fist pumps in the air. It's always good to know when your crew enjoys a road as much as you do. We took a quick pit stop off to the side of the 166 for a minute to take in the views a little bit and grab some drone footage. This is a really nice high-speed 2-lane highway. In the summer it's probably pretty hot, but right now in the springtime it was absolutely perfect. The next back road we got to keep an eye out for is Hudson Ranch Rd. So we're done cruising down the 166 east. Absolutely beautiful out here, by the way, guys. Like, all the rainfall has made everything just bloom right now. And we got just the yellow flowers. I mean, some of the hillsides are like purple. There's so many flowers. It's like absolutely gorgeous out here. I actually got a tip from a customer that came into the store the other day, and he said to take Hudson Ranch Road. So we're taking a right here and taking Hudson Ranch Road all the way into Frazier Park. And it's like a small little 2-lane highway, very little traffic. So we're getting pretty lucky with a lot of like back road type of riding on this trip, and so it's been really good. But we're gonna continue to go down here, maybe grab lunch in like an hour or so. Yeah, this 166 up through here east of like Santa Maria is absolutely gorgeous, and we hit it just perfect as well. It's like 72, 73 degrees today, so like early spring is where we're at right now. And yeah, it just could not be better up here. here cruising Hudson Ranch Rd. Thank you, Fran, if you're watching this. This was an incredible recommendation. And this road is absolutely awesome. I had no idea that it would climb in elevation so much, but yeah, this thing has turned into like this epic mountain pass road. I mean, you got just amazing scenery up here, the rolling hills, rad rock formations behind us. This is gonna drop us down into Frazier Park, but highly recommend this road. Hudson Ranch Rd off the 166. This thing is awesome. There's no traffic. No one's even up here. Yeah, this is incredible.
I approve. I definitely approve. It's beautiful, man. We didn't pass one car. There was nobody, and it's just rolling green hills. It seemed like it goes on forever.
Yeah.
And it's just beautiful.
Yeah, this is rad. This was kind of unexpected for me. The guy recommended it, but I didn't know it would be this good.
This is amazing. I can't believe this. I feel lucky to be part of this one.
I mean, this is a hidden gem for sure. I've never even heard of this road.
Look at all the flowers down there on the first side of the horn.
Yeah, the little patches down there. Mountain right now. Never been here before, but this is off that Hudson Ranch Road. We just kind of stumbled upon it, and this has kind of a Big Bear feeling, almost like an alpine little town up here. Really cool, but everything seems to be closed. It's a Monday right now, and it's a really small town, so we're just kind of looking around to see if we can find food anywhere. But yeah, this road all the way through here has been amazing. Yeah, tons of beautiful scenery, no cars, absolutely no traffic up here. Yeah, this has been a really good motorcycle road. All right, so we got another roadside problem here. So once again, it's Brandon. You know, he's every day, so he's 3 for 3. This is day 3, and no, this is day 2. Sorry. Yeah, so 2 yesterday, 1 today. Sorry. Yeah.
Picture all your shit.
Sorry, dude. So what seems to be the problem now?
My license plate bracket is broken, which I don't think relates to anything else in which I was doing. It just sheared.
Jerky throttle that you're bouncing back and forth.
Jerky throttle.
What are you talking about, dude?
All right, so we're removing the license plate now. Guys, when you go on a ride, make sure your bike is in tip-top mechanical condition. Otherwise, you just hold people up, okay? I cannot stress this enough.
Matt's got his helmet on, his gloves on.
This is an example. This is the face of a person you don't want to be.
You don't want to be that guy.
We love Brandon, actually. I don't want to do any trips without Brandon, honestly. After we had some trail mix and some Red Bulls at the Pine Mountain General Store, we decided to continue east into Frazier Park. The name of this road changed a few times. It finally ended up Fraser Mountain Park Road, and that took us out to the edge of the Interstate 5. We decided to stop off for some fine cuisine at the Flying J Travel Center. We hit up a quick lunch at Wendy's. At this point, I was just trying to avoid major interstates at any cost. So we took Ralph's Ranch Road down into Gorman, and then we took Gorman Post Road over to Lancaster Road, and then I decided to roll the dice on another road that I knew nothing about, but it just looked like it could be good on the map. So we took a road that's called Old Ridge Route, and at the beginning of this road, there was another road closed sign. I think it was just a suggestion, so we decided to continue anyways, and that was definitely the right decision. And after only one wrong turn and just maybe a quarter mile of backtracking, we were back on Pine Canyon Road, and this Pine Canyon Road took us into little towns like Lake Hughes and Elizabeth Lake, and we continued to follow Elizabeth Lake Road all the way into Palmdale. From Palmdale, we shot down the 14, and we still weren't ready to take any major interstates at this point, so we ducked off the highway at N3, which is basically Angeles Crest Highway, and we took Angeles Crest Highway, which is one of the most popular Los Angeles motorcyclist roads in Southern California, which has a lot of things going for it. It's a fast 2-lane highway. You're going through the mountains, beautiful scenery. The only negative thing is on a Monday at this time of day, there's a lot of commuter traffic using this road, and there's a little bit of a traffic jam going north, but good thing we were going south. Just outside of Fraser Park right now. I think we're around like Gorman off the 5 freeway here at the Flying J. We stopped off, grabbed some gas, and had a little bit of food. Now we're gonna drop down into, I don't know, it's like this like off the main interstate road that drops into like Lancaster. We're gonna go south from Lancaster and go into the top of like Angeles Crest, which should dump us out like around like La Cañada area to the 210 and then ride home from there. Cruising down Pine Road here. Pretty cool 2-lane road out here. And we're in Lake Hughes right now. Small little town. But yeah, this is pretty cool. We've really been able to avoid all the major interstates so far today. Just do like back roads. Perfect time of year as well. So this is pretty good. So we're headed down Angeles Crest right now. We're at the Angeles Crest Highway. There's a helicopter and first responders on the side of the road up ahead. We think they're airlifting somebody out of here. Could be wrong. We just hope that the road's not shut down. And hopefully everyone's okay over there too. Gosh, that's scary. People go fast up here and they get themselves in trouble. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Angeles Crest Highway. This is an awesome road. We've all done it a bunch. But you know, we were headed down from Palmdale area and we had to come this way, and so might as well take it instead of, you know, jumping on the interstate.
Could be a hiker that fell and broke his leg, you know.
Hopefully it's something
Yeah, hopefully it's a
not
rescue,
serious,
not
you know.
a live rescue. Or
Not a recovery.
Yeah.
Dude, we've been on the freeway very little today. Like this has been like the coolest like back road ride like I've done in a long time.
Yeah.
Like we could
This
do
is
this in a
literally
day.
my backyard. This is like my playground right here. So.
Have you guys been on that Lake Hughes route that we took, like that Pine Road?
No. I didn't know it was like so close. I thought it was like way out toward like Bakersfield or something.
Yeah, that's some good terrain there.
That was a lot of fun. And like the way that we connected to that big like that mountain pass road that we went on that was like super sketchy. I'm pretty sure that road was closed, by the way.
Yeah.
We just did it
The
anyways.
one that wasn't maintained by county officials anymore?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Definitely has the use at your own risk feel to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we connected all that stuff and now we're here. That's pretty good. I was a little worried there for a second. You guys were questioning my judgment when we went on that old highway road or something like that, and like there was like no yellow line and like we were like the only ones on that road. I was like, okay, these guys are probably like, where the hell is Matt taking us?
Not one.
Not at all.
Not 1 second? Okay.
I'm just dodging potholes.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll stop off at the gas station, I guess, and then That'll be our last stop, I guess.
Peace out,
And then
world.
sayonara. This 2-day trip we took up the coast and into Solvang and then through the wine vineyards of Santa Barbara County was a good reminder to us that you don't always have to travel far to have an epic weekend with the crew. We were able to slow it down a little bit and log fewer miles, which allowed us to take a little bit more of the windy back roads that didn't have as high of a speed limit. So I think my takeaway on this trip is that it's always possible to discover new routes and new roads right in your own backyard. And you don't always have to travel to distant places to make new memories. Of course, it always does help if you live in Southern California. But riding up the coast into Santa Barbara County will always be one of my favorite places to ride. Maybe it's the amazing coastal views, maybe it's the valleys and the green rolling hills, maybe it's the quickly changing topography and how the wine vineyards quickly turn into pine trees. The only thing I know for sure is it's best experienced on 2 wheels.
Guys, I know I've been a real hindrance on this trip, but I hope everyone's having fun.
Your presence here makes up for any like shortcomings you may have.
You're not just saying that, right?
No.
Made me feel better?
No, he's saying that. He's just saying that.